What's up, everybody? This is the Digital World Podcast, and today we have some pretty good news. Let's get right into it. We see that the Oracle posted breaking news: the SEC is defeated in its attempt to block XRP holders' motion to intervene. So Judge Torres approves the motion, and so John Deaton will spearhead this intervention on behalf of the XRP community. And so we see here the proposed intervener's request for leave to file a motion to intervene is granted. And here he lists the following dates that will be important for this. So congratulations to all of us in the XRP community and this step forward, and to John Deaton for his hard work and what he does. This is very exciting because here's my thing. I do believe that there's some kind of either settlement or regulatory clarity that's coming. I don't know when that will be. I really don't know. Um, but I would have to say that you know if they do reach a settlement, and I'm not a lawyer, this is not any kind of financial advice. It's just an opinion that I'm giving. But if we see some kind of settlement or some kind of clarity here in the near future, that's going to be really good um, for XRP. And but that might prove very detrimental for the rest of the space, because now there will be some kind of standard um, for the digital asset space, and I'll prove that in the next video. But yeah, this is very exciting. I think that XRP being the first to get some regulatory clarity from the SEC is going to be massive, because this whole digital asset space depends on it. And while that is good for XRP and maybe a few other cryptos, it could be bad for a lot of other cryptos. But if you're invested in XRP and coins with utility, and you know what you own, then you have nothing to worry about. In other news, Greg Kidd posted this: market cap of the top 4 US banks, 1.3 trillion. Market cap of top 4 cryptos, 1.3 trillion. Uh-oh. That's right. You heard it from Greg Kidd. He's letting you know what's happening here. There's a shift. There's a shift happening in um, the flow of money. So keep your ears perked up and your eyes ready, because we're heading into very, very interesting times. And if you're well positioned, you'll benefit from it. Real XRP Boy posted this, and this video by Pomp. Check this out.
This disjointment between XRP and Ripple or other assets that have a similar mechanism, what ends up happening is I, as an investor, actually want to own equity in the software company because there's profits, there's assets, there's all revenues, etc. I don't want to own the asset that may or may not be there in the future. It doesn't have any underlying utility or value driver that I can point to and say, I have confidence that that's going to last. Bitcoin's different because it's backed by the most secure computing network in the world. This disjoint.
And I like this quote down here by Equity Capital. He says, "These are dangerous times. Never have so many people had access to so much knowledge and yet been so resistant to learning anything." Yeah, take that as you will. Okay, now this is another news, and yeah, I feel like maybe people aren't taking this as or making this as big of a deal. They're taking it kind of lightly. But PayPal has now allowed crypto to be spent on millions of merchants. And I know James Rule, XRP, he uses his crypto and he spends it using his Uphold card. And so that's going to be the norm, I believe, in the near future. And this is just kind of preparing the masses. I think PayPal has, access to probably over 300 million people, I believe, worldwide. And so that's huge. It's allowing the common people to get involved with crypto. So, and we got this news that Ripple um, will now have a partnership with Tranglo. And I want to read these two pieces right here. It says Ripple, a leading provider of enterprise blockchain solutions for global payments, announced that it has agreed to acquire 40% of Asia's leading cross-border payments specialist Tranglo. This partnership will allow Ripple to meet growing customer demand in the region and expand the reach of on-demand liquidity, which uses digital asset XRP to send money instantly and reduce working capital needs. As a pioneer for cross-border payment services, Tranglo will play a critical role in supporting existing corridors such as the Philippines and introducing new ODL corridors within its current network. As Ripple broadens its ODL footprint in the region, RippleNet customers using ODL will also be able to leverage Ripple's line of credit to free up working capital and scale cross-border payments into more markets than ever before. Tranglo will continue to provide and expand its current payment services to make cross-border transactions faster, cheaper, and more secure for its customers. This is huge. First of all, 40% of Asia's leading cross-border payments, and this is what Ripple just or or who Ripple just partnered with. They're growing, they're expanding, they're not stopping. Do you think this SEC case is having any burden or limiting Ripple in any way to expand and have other companies, payment companies, use ODL? And aside from that, they'll be able to leverage their line of credit. Anyone who doesn't see this is willfully blind. You know, this is huge. And I tell you, like, once this case is over, there will be clarity, not just for XRP, the digital asset, but it's gonna set the standard, I believe, for a lot of other digital assets. And so it's just a matter of time. And maybe there's more to it. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but I do believe that this case is setting the precedent, and we're just gonna have to wait it out and see and be patient. If you know what you own, then you have no worries. And I'm gonna keep beating the drum on this because I think it's important that we know. So just you gotta keep your eyes open and your ears perked up because it's getting very interesting. I hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe. And regulatory clarity is coming. It's coming. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.